Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
On the play, 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 16 yards, a first down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Penny, a first down carry. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Jackson, option right. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. He was just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
At the 43-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41, Mariota looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Van Jefferson was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Mariota to throw it this time. Eluding the pressure right.
Got an open man, finding Jefferson.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
From the gun, Mariota. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. They get this out left, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll throw again. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he's got some space here. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Jaguars. Rashad Penny, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
He was brought down.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
He was taken.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Pressure now. He's going to go down. Safe back around the 8.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Rashad Penny. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
The Jaguar first down.
They'll run with Penny. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now here's a carry heading left. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 49 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Chargers nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Right back to him on first down. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Third and short yardage. Mariota. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Unable to corral him, he fights through. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down the 15-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Oh, they had it stopped short of the 1st, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Penny will try to punch it in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. K'Lavon Chaisson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
The tackle made back at the 39.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Now Mariota. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mariota again. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Dante Pettis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. A lone second remains now in this third quarter. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And it's third down.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4th down, here's Jackson. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll pitch it. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Kiki QT. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Chargers 7. Mitch Wishnowsky.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up second.
On 2nd and 12, Mariota.
That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier. He was taken down by DeForest Buckner.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mariota. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. Mariota. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
10 more yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. There's that man again. It's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
1st and 10 at the
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. First down, Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Van Jefferson.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Mariota. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
On 3rd down, Mariota.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. He'll try and run it. Here comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And the Jags grab it. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. at the Chargers' 46-yard line.
And they'll run it again with Penny. Still fighting for more. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, well, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
38-yard line.
He's going to keep it again. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside to 40. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 20.
3 tight ends to the ball game here on 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now they try the right side here. And he is going to be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to be the final play of this football game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now.